see how this works. Let me see. Yo, yo, yo. Do me a solid. One, let me know if you can hear me. And then I want to test something out, man. I want to test this super chat thing, man. Let me know if you can hear me. Yo, 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 yo. Put it in the chat for me. Let me know if you can hear me. Is that this Wednesday, Thursday coming up? Yo, yo. Need a mic check. 1, 2. Can I get a mic check? Let me know. Put it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. God, let me know, man. You hear me? Word is God. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Do you see that? Do you see that sticker button? Zeno, what's up? What's up? You see that sticker button that I don't know, it looked like it say show your support for Hip Hop Astrology TV. It's a super sticker. Send an animated image, send a highlighted message. Bam. There you go. I see something. So in the chat, let me know if y'all see a dollar sign down there. Y'all see a money sign down there at the bottom? The bottom of the chat, it allows you to do either a sticker or a message. Yo, Ernest, man, you got a wishmajigger too, man. I don't know, man. Something with your Cash App where something expired and then it came to me. Then I thought maybe, well, it didn't come to me. I thought I paid you. You got to check your thing, man. Yeah, your Cash App. So do me a solid. Somebody, let me know if y'all see that dollar sign at the bottom. Bump it. Test it for me. Does somebody donate $1? Put it. All right, cool. Somebody put something in that feature down there because I need to see if that feature worked because I'm about to start doing something for the general public via YouTube. But I need to see if that feature works, and I need to see if y'all see it. Let me know if y'all see that feature. You don't see it? So down there at the bottom where you would chat at, I see a smiley face for custom emojis, and then I see this square with a dollar sign in it. And if you highlight it, it says show your support for Hip Hop Astrology TV. That's what I see when you click on it. And so, you see it? All right, Zena, I gotta have you test it. So if you go to Super Chat, you could put in a dollar amount, and obviously you can up it. It changes the color of your, whatever you donate. You can do $2, $1, whatever. I just want to see if it works. And then I guess you get to say something, and then what's gonna happen is it's gonna pin. Because what I'm gonna start doing for the general public is start throwing some readings up for people live on the spot. But that's for those who go through the super chat thing. So come on, Zena, go ahead. So we're gonna pull your chart up. So do the super chat thing, and then we're gonna test this thing in real time. and just see if it worked. Right. So put it in the chat. Do the super chat. And then I'm going to throw up a chart real fast. And I just want to see if it worked. Then I need to see if it worked when we use our other third-party screen share joint. Because right now you won't be able to see my screen because I'm strictly on YouTube. All right. Starry Skies, thank you. You did it. Starry Skies did it. Thank you. All right, Starry Skies, give me your birthday. All right. So it's stuck loading for you. So Starry Skies did it. All right, and then it posts up right there on the live chat. All right, so Starry Skies, come on, man, give me your birthday. Let me return that favor for you, if you want it. You 12/7/1980. Hold on, let me go to astro.com. All right, so 12/7/1980, and the time was 16:28 in Fort Worth. 16:28 in Fort Worth, which would be 4 p.m. Fort Worth. Shout out to Charleston White, man. Talking that real shit. I can't wait till the Union Soldier catch up with him. That was Fort Worth, Texas. All righty. So you get to ask me one question. Go ahead. One question, Starry Skies. What you want to do? Oh, man, I appreciate you, man. So give me a question. Give me one question. I can pick anything I see that I feel is relevant, or you can ask one question of which you want to know, and we'll nail this thing down. All right. Okay, you want to go there? All right, so the biggest thing I'm seeing is pay attention to this Jupiter transit that's in Aquarius, because for you, it's about to get ready to go inside of your 10th house, which represents career, ambition, and success. So this could be job promotions. For you, it's going to last for a minute. Let me see. I'm going to tell you how long it's going to last. That's 10, that's 14 degrees. So let's go up into the future here. This is going to take us up to 2022. It should. Yep. All right. So from now till March of 2022, the focus should be on putting yourself out there publicly if and only if there is something for you to do publicly, such as you're an entrepreneur. If you work, this is an excellent time for job promotion. You climb into the top of the ladder, you doing things like being the supervisor, things of that nature. So it's a very expansive time for you for a whole year to really tap into the aspects of success. Aquarius on the midhaven, this could also mean you have successful friends and groups of people. Technology could be of your benefit more than any other person. So it's kind of like if you're an entrepreneur and you say, you know what, I want to do, TikTok videos, I want to do Instagram, whatever the case may be. Technology and groups of people, networking is the theme for an entire year from now until next March that will really help you expand. I mean, exponentially. Is that a word? A big amount of expansion is there. Okay. And so, yeah, that's what I see over there. So that looks really, 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 really good right there. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Adrian, what's up? So yeah, if you're an entrepreneur, put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there. You know. So for sure. Yeah, I just wanted to test that feature real fast to see how it worked. So I probably start picking a day when I launch. Be launching it from the incubator is the goal. Um, and when I do, it'll be Saturday mornings or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Where we'll be able to really get it in and start honing in on this thing and whatnot. All right, public services. Okay, okay, yeah, well, yeah, 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 man. So if anybody else, hey, today you get to pick because when I do it, it's gonna be a set number before I even start looking. But if you want to go to the super chat, I really want to test this super chat feature. Um, and whatever you drop, it's all good. I appreciate it. In return, because there's only a few of us here, I will go ahead and take a look at your chart like I just did with Starry Skies, and you can either ask a question or we can get straight into it. All right. So we got Zena. All right. So when your birthday? So you gotta give me the birthday, time of birth, city of birth. All right. Birthday. 8/17/78. Let me see. Give me the time of birth and city of birth. 8/17, August 17, 1978. 52 in Manila, Philippines. Seemed like I read you before. Have I read you before? 5:42. What was that? AM or PM? AM. 5:42 AM. Thriller in Manila. No, don't start that crap. Manila. Uh-oh, hold on. Manila. Bam. Got you. Gotcha. What's your question? Give me the question. You got a question? Or you want to go quick general? You got a question or you want to go general? General? Okay. All right. So the obvious for you too, you got Aquarius on the DC, which is a critical point of relationships. Ooh-wee, you got Saturn about to come that way. Ooh-wee. So if you're in a relationship, this could be a very trying moment. The key here is to really build a solid foundation and build upon that foundation. It's all about really hard work and success. Time to cut the bullshit out. There's a lot of expansion in this area, particularly for a year, where it's about personal relationships and or business. So this whole thing about social networking with people and people who have more experience than you in the social setting to help you get to your goal will be absolute paramount for you. This may just happen to be in the area as well as where it could be like a marriage partner as well. Again, if relationships are faulty, the Saturn transit definitely represents a time where you're gonna tear it up and fix it, or you're gonna tear it up and trash it. You know what I mean? So there's a heavy decision that needs to be made in the realm of personal slash business relationships. So that's what yours is. Um, yep, yep. Um, I say, I mean, to me, it's common sense that what we all should do, right? I think we all should be um striving to network with people who are in the position or have the experience on us in our desired field of expertise to get there. So, like for me, next week I got a meeting with a millionaire mentor of mine. Heard him on a podcast. Um, Tracked him down because he was pretty much local, about not even an hour, about an hour away tops. Um, and he got some deals, and I'm going up to see him next weekend, and I'm about to start headhunting and finding him and bringing him deals. In return, I get an acquisition fee for that. You see what I'm saying? Because he don't have time, and so I got to you got to find a way to add value to people. You know what I mean? And so this is going to be interesting, but I think everybody should do that though, right? If you got a desire, um, you got some goals and shit, you know what I mean? Then you link up with somebody that's then already done it. You know what I mean? So you can ride that tail. All right. We got Adrian in the super chat. Thank you. All right. So you 102484. Hold on. 102484. 102484. 9:53 a.m. New Iberia. What time was that again? 9:53 in the morning. 9:53 in the morning. New Iberia, USA. New Iberia, Illinois. I'm sorry, Louisiana. All right, where we going? Where we going with this, Adrian? Where we going? Question? We talking about a one Scorpio. Girl, you hella Scorpio. Jeez, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets in Scorpio. Girl, you deep in Scorpio. Half your chart is in Scorpio. It's only 10 bodies that we counting. You got 5 of them over there. All right. I just started 2 channels. My question is, how is it looking for me this year, business-wise? All righty. Here we go. All right. So I like it a whole lot because Aquarius is your 3rd house cusp, which represents technology. Okay. And you got Jupiter here. That's only going to be here for a year. For you, it's going to get out of here in March of 2024. I'm sorry, 22. So you got a good solid year to kick ass and hurry up to expand. Now, a longer transit, Saturn's going to be 2.5 years here, where it's going to feel like it's time to really work hard. So what you have to do is develop a solid 2.5 year plan where it is all gas, no brake pads. You got to go hard like you've never went hard before, because you got to catch. This is what can happen. The first year from now to 2022 could be very expansive. 23 to 24 type of thing, or 22 going into 23, that period can feel like, okay, it wasn't as good as, my 21 year, you know what I mean? And that's because of Saturn's energy. But It's all about success and staying diligent. That's the key. You can have an explosive first year is what I'm getting at. So you really need to develop a 2.5 year plan that's dealing with communications, marketing. Like never take never take your eyes off of marketing. Never. You know what I mean? And so this is really good because the energy's in the right. We call this a house. It's in the right house, which is the house of communication. So if you got Jupiter there, then it represents big communications. If you got Saturn there, then it represents success in communications. You see what I'm saying? So you got to push it. Now, the Aquarian energy does square Scorpio, which is who you are in a sense, right? So it could be some challenges, but you just got to push through and stay and steadfast and just keep the course. Because being born at 9:53 in the morning, you know, majority of your energy is in the 11th house, which is the house of technology anyway. So that's the Aquarian house. So you got another bonus because 4 of your planets sit right there in that particular section of the 11th house that deals with groups of people, technology, and shit. So you can do this all day. Now, being Scorpio, the questions I have with these two channels, because I want to see if you really tapping in, what is the conversation that you having on these channels? Because there's one particular subject matter that will do really, really well with you. And I just want to see if you tapped in. So, what is the subject matter you're dealing with? Ernest J. All right. So while Ernest J is saying that, because I got Ernest J in my program over here. Let me see. Bam. Bam. Ooh, I want to know what Adrian talking about on that channel. Let me see. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, Adrian? And then I got you, Ernest J. So yeah, if y'all just chimed in, I'm testing out this super chat feature. In return, you can drop your B-Day and I get with you. All right, so the first channel was called Ancestor Gold, and it's about astrology and metaphysics. And other one is called Soul Joiner Truth, and it's about current events and decoding the current state of affairs. Okay. Okay. So it's an aspect of your Scorpion nature that's dealing with piercing the veil and uncovering hidden things. So I get it. I get it. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. All right. All right. Ernest J. I'm gonna have to put you in this thing real fast because I don't read from this program. Where is why can't it pull up a chart for me? Or do I already got it pulled up somewhere? Bingo. 10-1-77. Ernest J, when you what's your time of birth? Because I got one something in the morning. Is that right? 10-1. 10-1-77. 10-1. I got your time of birth like at something like 1:36 in the morning. Is that correct, sir? where you at? And where you at? South Carolina? Where you at? Um, South Carolina. Um, Hold on, I'm pulling you up, Where's South Carolina at on here? Here we go. All right, let me confirm where you at. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. I thought I was tripping. All right, man. So jump out. I will say for sure Mars in Taurus right now. You were born with the moon in Taurus. So two things. One could be there should be a tremendous push towards finances or what you value, especially what you value with women. And the other side could be this could be a combative time with moon here. I'm sorry, with Mars here hit your moon. So um that could be shit. That could be fights with mom, arguments with some type of female figure in your life. Let me see. That energy increases in February. It's more of a February thing for you, especially as we get into the middle of the month. So watch the feminine quarrel energy. But on the other side, like I said, this could be very passionate and it could be very um passionate towards finances, man. Is where I really see that one being pushed for sure. Um, but this definitely could be some type of issue with mom or dad at this particular time too, because you got that side. You was born with Saturn square moon, so Mars is going to come and trigger that energy and whatnot. And both of those are the parental acts, parental parents in the zodiac. So could be some type of disagreement, anger with the parents. So just kind of watch that aspect. But at the core, so push and passion, man, towards to the things that you deem of value, and the feminine force needs to be in harmony with that. Um, and that feminine force could be your emotions. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you in tune. You know, sure you in tune with the infinite. All right, Sean Harris, what you got? What you got for me? What you got? What you got? What you got? All right, so no more super chat, y'all. I just wanted to test it real fast because I don't want nobody to drop nothing, then it gets it goes unnoted. But Sean Harris, when your birthday? All right, so I gotta be mom. Okay, all right, yeah. So watch that. So you 3285. 85 is like my favorite year in my life. I was like 8 years old. I had an experience. 3285. Give me the time and city you were born in. What time and city, Miss? Time and city. You Baton Rouge, 4:34 p.m. Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We got us a Pisces with a Cancer moon. A little bit intuitive, are we? So the thing that question, or you want me to say what stands out? What you got for me? Question or what stands out? What you got? Question or stands out? All right. So I will say you definitely have a psychic gift. Psychic, I always say, is a cheap term because it's really, I call it transcendental consciousness. You have the ability to perceive information about this reality before the shit happens. So that information is transcending space and it's damn sure transcending time because the event didn't happen yet. You were born with Mercury at 22 degrees Pisces, which means the aspect of our mind happens to be in the sun sign that you are, which represents this intuitive ability. Neptune in the sky is at 19 degrees Pisces, and Neptune rules Pisces, which means all Piscean people will naturally get a push from its home planet. So if you can imagine, I don't know, like a wall clock, and you can just say, you got a planet when you were born, Mercury, which represents the mind, your thinking, your speaking, is at 22 degrees Pisces. But Neptune in the sky is at 19 degrees Pisces. This is a dead-on match where Neptune is basically sending this wave of energy, this wave of intuitiveness, using the imagination, dreams, and sending this energy to your conscious mind. So it's easy for you to tap in now. So you should be doing things that's hella active, such as meditation or imagination through, which is visualization. So imagination or meditation and visualization, one or both of those forms for mental exercises will do you some justice for some years to come because Neptune moves slow, very slow. So these are some of the next 5 years of your life easy could be just downloads of information. When people be like, I got a download, that's you. You can get downloads of great information. The Piscean energy is so sensitive that you have to watch the energy because you see water draws, that yin energy draws in environmental energies and cues from the environment. So you got to be careful and recharge yourself and make sure that you stand in a good mood type of stuff. You know what I mean? So practices that will enhance that particular skill is great. Music, poetry could work for you as well. You may have a tendency at this time to be blinded by delusion, or you may be delusional about some things or people. But that could be you investing in the potential versus the reality, as long as you don't put all of your eggs in the basket of tricking yourself and saying the potential is reality and it's not, then you'll be good. You just be like, oh, this person got the potential, and you stay right there dealing with the potential side of it and whatnot. So tremendous influx of energy, and you just had a Jupiter return and sort of going through it. It's a time for you to expand at work and take work serious and mind your health as well, for sure. So expansion, you may feel at work may not be coming as fast as you would like it. However, it will. And it just need to be nice, slow, steady, consecutive drips. If you ever watch water stain, like, if you look at a building, you can see water stains if the gutters are not right, and water cut through the brick eventually, because that's what's happening. And that's through a consistent drip and running. So stay consistent in your health, stay consistent on your progress and work, and it's going to pay off for you big time. because in about 2 years, you're going to have to do a major checkup in the region of relationships. You'll be thinking about breaking up if you're in a relationship. Um, it's just the natural flow of what happens. But it's really an energy that wants you to strengthen and take all of that work success that you can garner right now and bring that into that area about 2 years from now. That's what that's looking like. Okay. All righty. I got no cold reds per se. Yeah, you do. Saturn, Slate. So I would put you under a cold red advisory. Cold red simply means just be careful in your travels. If you got anything you need to get off your chest, you need to get it off your chest. Don't hold it in. I would say into 8 Jimmy. Hold on. That could last from now to March the 20th. You in the cold red. So usually when Mars opposed Saturn, I've seen some things happen. This could be a conflict with a parent, conflict with an older person, conflict with a male, conflict with a person that is in some form of authority, police type of thing. So from now to that date that I just gave you, just be mindful, watch your energy around male energy and people who are in authoritative positions in a sense. You know what I mean? Because it could be some type of conflict with authority, or maybe you're the authority figure and you having a conflict or something and whatnot. Sometimes, this place is a volcano. You know what I'm saying? Fires and eruptions are necessary sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's a natural process. But again, you got to just mind your own energy and, get it out before that eruption happens. Because usually we can identify these things before they happen. And that's the key, is making sure you got clear, great energy so you can be straight. All right. Purple Star Goddess. What's up? All right. All right, man. So I ain't gonna hold y'all. I just want to come on real fast and use this feature. I'm about to get back into the lab and do some work. Man. I ain't even hit y'all, man. Let me see. I ain't even emailed the group until the group yet. But let me see if I pull it up for you. How this work? Can y'all see this? Let me see. Let me show y'all. Ooh, y'all see it. Maybe upside down, but I see it. What happened? It's there it is. Y'all see that? We just caught a good one. We just caught $40,000 check. All profit. Wholesale real estate. Man. Making phone calls. Making a phone call. Like, hey, you want to see if you're interested in selling your house? Like, seriously? I'm putting something together where I'll bust that check down in half. You get the deal. Right? And so it's 2 ways we can do this. This is really easy. It's a couple ways we can do it. See, this is why I don't be on here talking this right here, because I'm like, you get the hold of those, you be like, oh, I got something else to do. So listen, there's a few ways that you can do this. You could learn it yourself. You can make these phone calls for yourself, make it happen. Get on base. Getting on base just simply means, a person say, yeah, you know what, I am interested in selling. And at that particular point, you can shift the conversation into, great, let me ask you a few questions, and then see if we can get you an offer. And then you just go into the dialogue of, what's the age of the roof? What's the age of the electric last time it been worked on? The foundation, and things of that nature. Is it rented? If so, how much is the rent? Are they paying month to month? Are they on time? Just ask just some basic questionnaire shit. And then you spin it off and say, okay, we get you a cash offer in this condition. What's the best price you can do? And then they may tell you. Then they may say, I don't know. You give me a number. Well, you got to say, well, we're looking for a special deal because we do want to make some money. We're looking for value add where we want to come in, fix it up a little bit, and make some money here. And I don't want to waste your time. So, what's your absolute lowest you can go? So I can tell my purchasing partner or my purchasing manager, however you want to frame that, right? So I can tell my purchasing manager. That way we don't waste your time, right? Well, the best I can do is 40. Okay. And what's the best number to reach you at? I'm gonna give you a call right back. Let me talk with my purchasing manager, see if we can make that happen. Now you on base. Now when you get on base, call me. Because now you ain't got to worry about this all long drawn out process. I ain't gonna never remember the next step and the next step. And then you make up these excuse my French, these punk ass excuses not to take no action because ain't nothing gonna stop you. Once I figured this shit out, I'm like, man, I don't give a shit. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. Once I figured out it was really real and people was making this kind of money. So get on base. Now that's the first way. The second way could be you ain't got time to make phone calls. You're not a phone person. You don't want to do it, but you want to get in the game. Well, shit, we can set something up where we can do some marketing, right? We can create a marketing partnership where you can pay. Let's just say I want to, pay somebody in the Philippines to make this phone call for me, right? And so we pay them XYZ. We can pay them $100 a week or whatever it may be, but I want to go long term. We may pay them, let's just say $200 a week, full time, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, 40 hours for $200, right? And you say, you know what, man, I got 800. I want to lock in for a month. We pay the VA 800 to lock in for a month. The VA gonna make that phone call now. Now, when the VA make that phone call and she get a lead, she gonna call me or you, right? Preferably you, so you know if the shit is working or not. Okay, so the VA may call you and say, hey, we got one. This guy may be interested in selling 123 Main Street. He said, make him an offer. Now, at that point, you can just call me and say, hey, no, well, we got one for 123 Main Street. The only reason we putting you in the mix is so you know that the shit is working and you ain't never got to have this question if your boy took your money and he getting deals and, and it was with your money. No. That ain't how that work. You know what I'm saying? So you can do the marketing or we can do a mail campaign where you pay for the mail, the postcards to go out and we put your address on the postcard and your phone number on the postcard. And when somebody call, you just do the simple intake because now it's an inbound call that's coming in. The inbound call is they're calling you versus us calling out. So now an inbound call is coming in and you just take the basic data. Okay, what's the property's address and what's your name? What's the best phone number to reach you at? And what's going on with the property? Well, I want to sell it. Well, okay. And let me ask you some quick questions. And then we go back to the basics, right? The condition of the windows, condition of the floor, whatever we're going to ask them and whatnot. And what's the best price you can absolutely do, right? All right. Let me get back with you and call my purchasing manager right now, right? And then you call me. Now you know the marketing, the mail campaign. I should have brought one of those postcards. It's you gonna know it's out because we'll put your mailing address inside of the campaign. So you know when the campaign officially lands because you go to your mailbox, you got a postcard for you as well. And like I said, your phone number is on it. So that's how you know that, okay. And sometimes that gang right there, you got to mail a lot of people to get to stay consistent. And so this thing ain't hard. It just takes money to keep turning the marketing machine. We get deals every fucking month too and knock them out the park too if we take this whole 40,000 and just dump it right back into marketing, right? More or less assistance, call that list, pound. You know what I'm saying? More doors to get out there because the more doors you hit, the more likely you're going to find someone that's ready to sell. We happen to find somebody who is ready to sell. This was a fourplex. So the bigger the units you go up, the more the spread can be. So really the shit isn't commercial. That's why now I'm sitting down with people who flip apartment buildings within 7 to 10 years time frames. They buy an apartment building, make money every month for 7 to 10 years, and then they sell it and move on to another apartment building. That's the name of the game when you come up to the big boy status, when that's what they do. You know what I mean? And but that's where it's at. So easy peasy macaroni cheesy, man. I'm putting it together inside of the Family Wealth Club, Prosperity Investment Group membership. Um, shit, I didn't even print it out, but man, I just closed on a new property a couple days ago, a new rental, and closing on another one top of the week. No, end of the week. Yeah, the end of this week coming up. So new rental in January, another new rental coming in February, $40,000 check. I'm kicking ass in the beginning of the year. I'm setting record highs already. 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 Why? Jupiter's in Aquarius, right? I'm an Aquarius, right? So, see, this is the thing. You gotta plant your seeds and do your work, because I could easily be sitting back and don't have no ambition, don't have no desire, ain't putting no action out there. And so, if I ain't got no action out there, I ain't getting shit. Irregardless to a planetary alignment that's coming, that's sending this signal, that's making the suggestion, but my ass could be hard headed and lazy and I ain't doing nothing. And so, there's some people that may have, some shit in Aquarius too. I ain't the only motherfucker that got something in Aquarius. Shit, if I had Venus in Aquarius or Jupiter in Aquarius, I'd really be smacking their ass, right? But I don't have those particular ones in Aquarius, right? So if somebody got these planets in Aquarius, but yet they may not be you ain't getting no checks. Don't be in a situation where you may be like, yo, fuck it. I don't like my job. You don't like your money situation. Like, this is a time where you can be hitting fucking lottery. Like, that the energy is that, like, how you off par where you may can hit lottery. You out of tune. You know what I mean? And so I guess this is what we call living in line. Shout out to my homie GG, man. Living a line. You know what I mean? Like, literally, I'm in alignment with my shit. But it's all about, it's not, I don't listen. I know what shit be at, but I don't go tracking that shit and monitoring that shit. Motherfuckers be making that shit in the sky like it's God, man. And I'd be like, yo, you got to get busy with your life, doing your things. And what happens is, really let the planets be a mirror of your actions. Because that's all it's going to be anyway. If your physical actions were bogus, negative, not taking no action, being inactive, being slothful, you know what I mean, then you're going to get the negative aspects of what the energy suggests. But if you're doing the positive shit, then you're going to get the positive aspects of what it suggests. So if I just stay in the zone, then why do I ever have to look? Now, I get it. I can look and be like, okay, I know when to do a promotional campaign needs to be here to be most effective. Bam, I get it. Bam. Then I'm also gonna look, because it's one person I pay attention to in these cosmos, and that's that dude Mars. I always know I gotta keep my thumb on that dude, because y'all know why. That's dangerous, right? So once I got that cat in pocket, then I can just go ahead and keep on doing my work. You feel me? And that's what it's ultimately about. You know what I mean? And so, we talk about Jupiter and Aquarius, big money, or, big, some type of expansion going on for, the Aquarius. Supposed to be. Well, y'all see the date, 1/26/21. That was a couple days ago. That's Friday. Yes. Catch the big one. Proof. Yeah, proof. And for me, it's so much better because it's in my vehicle. It's in my wealth vehicle. It's not showing up unexpected through a random act that won't show up next month. You see what I'm saying? But, there's nothing wrong with the random act, but when you're dealing with success, that's Saturn. When you're dealing with spontaneous manifestation, that's Uranus. They're not the same principle. One is unpredictable, which is Uranus. One, if it's unpredictable, then that means it's fucking unreliable, because you don't know when it's going to pop up for you, right? So that's like living your life knowing that you have bills every month, and you like, oh, I'm going to manifest it. Oh, I'm going to manifest it. And you waiting for these random manifestations to pop up. It's not that the random manifestation won't pop up. It's just it's so uncertain that we don't live our lives doing that shit. We usually have some stream of consistent income because you got consistent money. And so then when you deal with a formula of wealth that's talking about compound investing, that is what? Consistency. Compound investing only works if you can always put in period after period, whether you put in every 2 weeks, whether it's every year, every month, no matter what it is, it only works when you consistently put in and keep on putting in. So it's two things you need to do with compound investing. One, once you determine the amount, stay consistent on the contribution, and then find a machine that's going to turn the percentage of your desire. So in other words, if you want a 10% return, how long will it take you to deposit, I don't know, 2,500 year after year? Let's say your average tax return could be 2,500 year after year, turning 10%, right? How do we get that to turn into $1 million? How long will that take? Shit may take you about 30 years. Half the time if you put 5,000 a year up. You see what I'm saying? And so, but the key is going year after year, over and over again. That's Saturn. That's consistency. That's success. Okay? And so the truth of the matter is where we're progressing to next, just dealing with the age of where we at. We in the age of Aquarius, which is Saturn and Uranus. This is why it's, you see both. You see law of attraction on this side, and then you see the consistency on another side. And so what has to happen is you got to marry these two and use, I'll tell you what to do, use, because Uranus is sudden flashes of intuition. You use that flash into the consistent vehicle, so this can unlock more bigger deals for you inside of the consistent vehicle. And now it's on and rolling. You see what I'm saying? You got to be 100% emotionally involved in what it is that you're going to do to create this stream that you say that you want. That becomes the key right there. All right. So he was born with Uranus in the second house. Now that ain't bad, because you one of those cats that can really make it rich off of technology. You be the one that picked the right penny stock. You be the one that picked the right shit. The only thing you got to do is just, get into that sector. You know what I'm saying? But it also can mean your money could go up and down. Sudden it's there, then it's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's just the nature of Uranus. All right. So I want to see y'all at the closing table, man. You know what I mean? This shit is fun. This shit is so fun, man. I'm gonna show you how to. It's easy to. I mean, do y'all know how easy it is in today's time utilizing technology and listening to blogs and motherfuckers who are millionaires, and they giving out their phone number and they giving out their website and shit. You can contact them. Here's the game. How do you find a way to add value? Right. So when I took my man out to lunch 2 weeks ago, what can I do for you, man? How can I help you get to your goals? Well, I don't have nobody in this market that you live in, and the markets you in. I would love to be there, but I don't have nobody there. Okay, what kind of deals are you looking for? I don't pay attention to the door count really don't mean anything to me. It's more about the numbers. Are you a cap rate person? Now I don't care about the cap rate because, once I put the numbers in my own little spreadsheet, it's going to show me what I need anyway. Okay, cool. So now one thing I got to do is set up a filter and start looking for shit. And I don't know if y'all ever seen Reverend Ike's video, and he had this one dude come on, and I think he had just got out the pen and shit, and he been listening to Ike, and he started making money, and he said there's a word that I don't never want y'all to forget. I just need this one word in my vocabulary, and y'all need it too, and it's called consultant. Because see, now what you can do is to get the blueprint. Since I know the criteria what you're looking for, I'll go bring that, which means help you acquire, which means I'm the acquisition guy. So now I'll take your company, you'll send me your logo. I'm going to make a letter. I'm going to send you this letter to proof it and approve it for me. And then I'll start sending these letters out to these apartment owners. The letter will state something along the lines of, hi, we are the OG Bruce Lee Group. We specialize in commercial real estate and value add apartments where we can help families and individuals. We see public record shows that you own identical properties that we invest in. We would love to set up a call and have a formal meeting with you or Zoom, right? And also, if we could be of any help to you, we're very opening to JVing, which is known as joint venturing, and also helping you find deals if possible, right? But please give me a call. P.S. I would love to show you my proof of funds letter, because I can give you the letter from the people that's backing us with the money. You know what I'm saying? And you can call them. You know, oh yeah, they got a certified letter from us. We willing to fund a deal. You see? So now what I'm doing, I'm representing. This is my client. I got a millionaire client. You feel me? So it's like, how I get in the game, how I get in the game. I'm gonna make a millionaire my client. That's how I'm gonna get in the game. Because you there's some shit that you ain't doing. I already know what you ain't doing. You not in my market because you said it. Okay, you don't have time. Okay, cool, no problem. I do. Right? So bam. Make them my client, make up that letter, you approve it. Now I start sending it out. Guess whose number's on it? Me. You got to call me. So now when these phone calls ringing, oh yeah, want to set up a meeting with you. I got your letter, man. I'm thinking about selling this building. Okay, great, man. Let's do a Zoom conference, man. We'll bring you in with my senior partner and whatnot. Let's make it happen. Boom. If the deal works, guess what? Who gets paid? Me. I get a percentage of it. And also, guess what? I'm building what Beyonce say, pay me in equity. So this, you ain't gonna pay me a one-time fee. I want a percentage of the deal when it closes. And I want a percentage of the deal as it cash flows every single month. Oh, this is a partnership. I want a piece of the equity. I don't care how small it is. I'm going for the rod. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you get in this shit. Okay, I'm showing you. I'm telling you. Watch me come back and show you some shit. And when it go bigger, all right, man. So take action. That's what it's all about, man. Take action. Love to have you in the wealth club, man, because tomorrow we having a quick meeting, and we got a book club that we're in. Where's my book? Oh, my book is over there. We read 3 chapters a week that we have a review on, and the concept is dope because 1 minute we'll go from studying Starbucks, like we're reading right now, which is a success story, and then we'll go into reading something about a strategy, whether it be tax strategies or investment strategies, whatever. And then we balance it with success stories and actual strategy, which leads to application. Okay. So that's the particular key. All right. So don't stay stuck in these clouds, man. All right. You don't stay stuck in these clouds. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something about this mysticism. All right. This mystery shit will have you so high in the clouds that you're neglecting to build some shit. And that's because the law of psychic ability, the law of visualization, that same frequency, which is Pisces Neptunian, that same frequency represents escapism and delusion. Okay. And you'll be all spiritual and shit, but your physical life don't match the spiritual richness that you have in your mind, and it's creating an imbalance in your life. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't want to look at your credit. You don't want to, invest. You know what I'm saying? You think, it's just this. I know it. Trust me, I know it. Because when you tap into that law, by proxy, the other side of that shit can come with it. And so you got to know how to marry those two. That's the key. All right. All right, man. I'm out, man. Appreciate you. See you next time.